Good evening. This is All India Radio, and I'm Tanvi Taneja with the news at 9. The headlines. Janta Curfew tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. across the country to break the chain of spread of COVID-19 through social distancing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges people to stay indoors and listen to doctors and authorities, asks to avoid unnecessary travel. Gathering of more than 5 people prohibited in the national capital. Cabinet approves production incentive scheme for large-scale electronics manufacturing. Centre to invest 20 lakh crore rupees to boost domestic manufacturing in the sector. 22 former Congress MLAs of Madhya Pradesh joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. A day-long Janta Curfew is to be observed across the country tomorrow to contain the spread of coronavirus outbreak. It will be a self-regulated drive which will be effective from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. In his appeal to the nation on 19th of this month, Prime Minister Narendra Modi urged the public to avoid stepping out of their homes.
जनता कर्फ्यू यानी जनता के लिए जनता द्वारा खुद पर लगाया गया कर्फ्यू 22 मार्च रविवार को सुबह 7 बजे से रात 9 बजे तक सभी देशवासियों को जनता कर्फ्यू का पालन करना है। इस जनता कर्फ्यू के दरमियान कोई भी नागरिक घरों से बाहर न निकले, न सड़क पे जाए, न मोहल्ले में या सोसाइटी में इकट्ठे हो, अपने घरों में ही रहे। साथियों, 22 मार्च को हमारा ये प्रयास हमारे आत्म संयम देश हित में करते हुए पालन के संकल्प का एक मजबूत प्रतीक होगा।
Mr. Modi asked everyone to express gratitude towards doctors, nurses, hospital staff, sanitation workers, airline employees, government staff, police personnel, media persons, people associated with train, bus, auto rickshaw services and home delivery agents.
चाहे डॉक्टर हो, नर्सिस हो, हॉस्पिटल का स्टाफ हो, सफाई करने वाले हमारे भाई बहन हो, एयरलाइंस के कर्मचारी हो, सरकारी कर्मचारी हो, पुलिस कर्मी हो, मीडिया कर्मी हो, रेलवे, बस, ऑटो रिक्शा की सुविधा से जुड़े लोग हो, होम डिलीवरी करने वाले लोग हो, ये लोग अपनी परवाह न करते हुए दूसरों की सेवा में लगे हुए हैं। हम अपने घर के दरवाजे पर खड़े होकर या बालकनी में या खिड़कियों के सामने खड़े होकर रविवार को शाम को 5 बजे 5 मिनट तक ऐसे लोगों का आभार व्यक्त करें। और आभार कैसे व्यक्त करेंगे? ताली बजा करके, थाली बजा करके, घंटी बजा करके।
The Prime Minister hailed the efforts of people from various walks of life that have come together to support the initiative of Janta Curfew. Influencers and achievers from various fields and several organizations have come out in support of the Janta Curfew and have urged the nation to come together to make it effective. Industry bodies have also hailed the initiative. FICCI President Sangeeta Reddy asked people to make Janta Curfew a resounding success to show that citizens have self-discipline to overcome this pandemic. ASSOCHAM said they are with the Prime Minister and are committed to rise against the odds and build path towards greater development and inclusive growth. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Roads of Delhi wore a deserted look right from the afternoon as the city geared up for the Janta Curfew tomorrow. There was minimal presence of auto rickshaws, buses and private vehicles from morning, and by the evening very few people were seen on the roads. Although shops of essential commodities were open till evening, presence of general public was very less and people chose to start the Janta Curfew way ahead of schedule. Same was reported from other parts of the NCR region. Roads in Ghaziabad, Noida and Gurgaon were also deserted and people remained indoors from afternoon itself. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Delhi.
Briefing media in New Delhi today, Joint Secretary in Health and Family Welfare Ministry, Lakh Agrawal, said that 1,700 people, including Indian and foreign nationals, have been evacuated from different countries so far. He informed that 262 people, mostly students, will fly from Rome to India today. He said contact tracing of over 7,000 people is underway in the country. Refuting the spreading of virus at the community level, he said efforts have been made to stop the chain of transmission.
पूरे एफर्ट जो हैं कि हम उस लेवल पर ना पहुंचे कि हम केसेस को ट्रैक ना कर पाएं। एक तो जो हम ओवरऑल सर्विलेंस थ्रू लैब टेस्टिंग करते हैं, एक दूसरे हम ओवरऑल कांटेक्ट ट्रेसिंग के थ्रू आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं कि क्या मैं एक पर्टिकुलर केस की सोर्स को आइडेंटिफाई कर सकता हूं और उससे लिंक केसेस को आइडेंटिफाई कर सकता हूं। इन दोनों के कॉम्बिनेशन से ही आप ये जज कर सकते हैं कि क्या कम्युनिटी ट्रांसमिशन हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है।
On the issue of adding up private labs, Mr. Agrawal said the government has reached to a decisive stage and by this evening an order will be issued in this regard. He said 111 labs across the country have been made functional. Secretary in the Department of Consumer Affairs, Pawan Kumar Agrawal, said there is no shortage of essential items in the country. He urged people to avoid panic buying as there are sufficient stock of all essential items. Meanwhile, a total of 283 confirmed cases of COVID-19 have been reported in India so far. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged all those who have been told to stay in home quarantine to follow instructions. In a series of tweets, Mr. Modi said, "This is the time people should listen to the advice given by doctors and authorities, as this will protect them as well as their friends and family." He added that it is not only important to be home but also remain put in the same town and city. Mr. Modi said unnecessary travel will not help anyone and added that every small effort will leave a big impact in the fight against COVID-19. In the national capital, gathering of more than 5 people has been prohibited amidst coronavirus outbreak. Announcing this, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said there is no lockdown in the city for now, but it can be imposed if need arises. He said Delhi government has decided to provide free ration to over 72 lakh people who are dependent on state government's ration scheme. Each person will now get 7.5 kg ration instead of 5 kg that they usually get. Mr. Kejriwal said food will also be provided for the homeless in Delhi's night shelters. He also said pension for the elderly, widows and the specially abled is being doubled. The Chief Minister said 50% buses will not ply on Delhi roads tomorrow during Janta Curfew. Delhi metro services will also remain closed tomorrow. In an exclusive talk show with All India Radio News, member Niti Aayog, Dr. V.K. Paul has said that COVID-19 disease is like a mild flu and it gets serious only in a certain proportion.
कोविड बीमारी होती भी है तो 85% में ये बिल्कुल आम खांसी जुकाम जैसी बीमारी होती है। हर साल कुछ ना कुछ खांसी जुकाम लगभग हर व्यक्ति को होता है और माइल्ड प्रॉब्लम है। कुछ प्रोपोर्शन में 10-15% में ये बीमारी गंभीर हो सकती है और उसमें हमें अस्पताल में दाखिल करने की जरूरत पड़ सकती है, लेकिन मेजॉरिटी में ये बिल्कुल माइल्ड एक साधारण फ्लू जैसी बीमारी रहेगी कि हम सब तैयार रहें और अगर है भी तो भी हमें घबराना नहीं है और अगर जरूरत पड़ेगी तो फिर हमें अस्पताल जाके अपना इलाज करना होगा।
Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has advised people to follow basic protective measures so that they can keep themselves safe from the novel coronavirus. A report.
People should avoid participating in large gatherings. If a person is experiencing cough and fever, he or she should avoid close contact with others. People are advised not to touch their eyes, nose and mouth without cleaning their hands. Spitting in public places should be avoided. All persons should practice frequent hand washing with soap and water or use alcohol-based hand rub. In case of fever, difficulty in breathing and cough, a doctor should be consulted immediately. The government has also issued a 24/7 helpline number 011-2397-8046 and also an email ID ncov2019@gmail.com for any assistance on coronavirus. Swati Rakheja, News Desk.
The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its bilingual live phone-in program today, will bring you a discussion under Corona Jagrukta series. Dr. K.K. Agrawal, former President, Indian Medical Association, and Dr. Vijay Kumar, Faculty, Department of Geriatric Medicines, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, will participate in the discussion. Listeners can ask questions to the experts sitting in our studio on the toll-free telephone number 1800-115767. You can also ask questions on the telephone number 011-2331-4444 and post queries on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts by hashtag AskAIR. This can be heard tonight on the FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. onwards. The World Health Organization today said that there are now 275,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 worldwide, with 11,000 global deaths recorded. In Europe, the new epicenter of the pandemic, death toll has surpassed 5,000, with Italy, Spain and Germany reporting a steep rise in infections. The total number of deaths in Italy has now reached 4,032. Spain's death toll has also increased to more than 1,000. Iran has announced another 123 deaths from the novel coronavirus, bringing its overall toll to 1,556. The United Kingdom began going into complete shutdown from today. The decision came a day after England registered its biggest jump in death toll of 39 to hit 177. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com.
22nd March, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Join the fight against novel coronavirus. Let's break the chain of the outbreak by staying indoors. Save yourself, your family members and the society. Take the opportunity to thank all those involved in this fight round the clock. Exactly at 5 p.m. for 5 minutes, let's come to our doors and balconies to clap, ring bells, beat plates to boost their morale.
Union Cabinet has approved financial assistance to the Modified Electronics Manufacturing Cluster scheme for development of world-class infrastructure along with common facilities and amenities through electronics manufacturing clusters. Briefing media in New Delhi this afternoon, Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said that the government has also approved Production Incentive Scheme for large-scale electronics manufacturing. The scheme proposes production-linked incentive to boost domestic manufacturing and attract large investments in mobile phone manufacturing and specified electronic components. The minister said that the centre will invest 20 lakh crore rupees in this sector.
2018 में नेशनल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक पॉलिसी भी लाया था, जो कैबिनेट से अप्रूव्ड पॉलिसी है, और उसमें हम इस बात की पूरी चिंता कर रहे हैं कि भारत आने वाले 5 से 6 वर्षों में लगभग 20 लाख करोड़ रुपए का इन्वेस्टमेंट हम इसमें करें इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, और लगभग 25 लाख लोगों को नौकरी दें, और जो $1 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी है उसको आगे बढ़ाने में इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का बहुत बड़ा हाथ है.
The Cabinet has also approved inclusion of the Ayush Health and Wellness Centres component of Ayushman Bharat in National Ayush Mission. The move will reduce the burden on secondary and tertiary healthcare facilities. 22 former Congress MLAs from Madhya Pradesh today joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. They were inducted in the party in New Delhi in the presence of party president J.P. Nadda, party leader Jyotiraditya Scindia and others. Earlier, these former MLAs, believed to be Mr. Scindia's supporters, met Mr. Nadda at his residence. These MLAs' resignations from the Madhya Pradesh Assembly had led to the fall of the Kamal Nath government in the state. Jet Airways founder Naresh Goyal today appeared before the Enforcement Directorate in connection with a money laundering probe against Yes Bank promoter Rana Kapoor and his family members. The ED officials said that Goyal's statement will be recorded by the investigating officer of the case under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Jet Airways' loan exposure to the crisis-ridden Yes Bank is about 550 crore rupees. France's Swimming Federation today joined its US counterpart in calling for the Tokyo Olympics to be postponed because of the coronavirus pandemic. The federation said after a video conference of its executive committee that the current context does not allow the 2020 Olympic Games to be organized properly. And now, before we end the bulletin, here are the headlines once again. Janta Curfew tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. across the country to break the chain of spread of COVID-19 through social distancing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges people to stay indoors and listen to doctors and authorities, asks to avoid unnecessary travel. Gathering of more than 5 people prohibited in the national capital. Cabinet approves production incentive scheme for large-scale electronics manufacturing. And 22 former Congress MLAs of Madhya Pradesh joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.